Welcome to this recording. This is the recording for those of you who do have the MCPI folder on their Raspberry Pi. So the way that you can kind of tell if this is the right recording for you, do you have or did you go through this installation process? Did you go to that website and download this to get Minecraft onto your Pi? And if you did, the first step is to launch Minecraft. So what we're going to do is open the LX terminal on the desktop of your Raspberry Pi, and then type in these two commands, cd space MCPI, and hit enter, and /Minecraft with that dash, and then hit enter. And what should happen is a window should pop up with start game and join game on it. You're going to want to hit start game and either enter a new world or the old world that you had before, and not hit pause. Your game needs to be running in order for your idle code to work. Speaking of idle, let's go ahead and start coding. We're going to start off by looking at the code from before spring break. So you do need to open idle, Python's IDE, or Interactive Development Environment, and that's idle, not idle 3. So it's this icon. As a reminder, you should not have Minecraft paused at this point. Alright, so this is the code that we worked on before spring break. It starts with 3 import lines. You're importing modules that allow us to work with the functions saved in those modules. This line is the connection between your Python code and the Minecraft game. We are using the create function, which is a part of the Minecraft module. We are saving it to the characters MC. And this is the link between Minecraft and Python. We're going to be able to access that link anytime we use the characters MC. Like right below, the line directly below starts with mc.post-to-chat. And that post-to-chat function is a part of the Minecraft module. Whatever message you put inside the post-to-chat parentheses is what is going to be posted in your Minecraft world. Note that this message is shown in green here. That's because it's a string. So if you want to change the message that's posted in your Minecraft world, you can change the string, just make sure you leave those quotation marks there. The last line we're going to look at is this time.sleep5. This pauses the code so your message will stay up on the screen, and that 5 designates how many seconds it should stay up on the screen for. So when we go to save, you'll hit File, Save, Save As, and a screen like this should pop up, and you should see a folder called MCPI. That is a good sign. If you don't see that folder, you should be in the other recording at this point. So again, that file, save as, and then you need to click through this sequence of folders. First is going to be MCPI, and you're going to double click that, where you'll see the folder API. You're going to double click that, and you'll see the folder for Python. You'll double click that, and again the MCPI folder. I say again so that it shares a similar name, but actually it's a separate folder from the original MCPI folder. You'll see here that these folders are nested. So MCPI is nested inside of Python, inside of API, inside of the original MPI. And your file is going to be saved in this. So your file is in that MCPI folder. And make sure you save your file hello world exactly as you see it on the screen, with that .py. So all lowercase except for that W, no spaces, no dashes. You do want that .py or .py or period .py. Alright, and now you are, you should be ready to run your code. This is what it looks like. Let's get ready to launch the code. Make sure you have all three windows open. You have your Minecraft window, your terminal, and your Python or your idle window. Okay, and you're going to run through these sequence of commands where you're changing directories, pretty much entering folders. I'm going to delete these for right now because those are going to be on the next slide. So make sure you're doing this in a second terminal window. You don't want to do it in that terminal window that you see below your Minecraft, or it's going to mess up your game. You want to do it in the window similar, shown in the upper right hand corner of my screen that's in red. It's a second terminal window. And you're going to run cd space MCPI. If you remember, you ran cd space MCPI when you were launching Minecraft at the beginning. So if you're continuing from that same terminal window, you won't need to run cd space MCPI again. What will happen is you will get an error message that says no such file exists. And it's not an issue. It's just saying that there's not an MCPI folder within an MCPI folder. So go ahead and run this sequence. It should look like this. And again, if you get that error message, don't worry, just move on to the next one. That means that you're in the MCPI folder and move on to cd space API, then cd space Python, and it'll show. Now you're in the MCPI folder, now you're in the API folder within the MCPI folder. Once you've run all four, you're going to run a command called ls, and that's going to list all the files that you see in the folder that you're currently in. Once you see your file there, see hello world is there, what you're going to do is you're going to run Python space and the name of your file. And then you're hacking Minecraft. And your message is there. Alright, next we're going to talk about this new code from this week. We're going to make our own blocks and place them in the Minecraft world. So to do that, the first thing you're going to do is you're going to click back to your idle window that has your hello world code. And you're going to go to File, Save As. You're going to make a copy of this code by clicking File, Save As. And you're going to save the copy as createblock.py. Adding that py now, so it should be all lowercase except the B, no spaces, no dashes. Createblock.py. And with this code, all of the top should be the same as what you've seen before. We're going to add a line here that sets a block at 0, 10, 0. So mc.set block at 0, 10, 0. And what that's doing is it's setting the block at a certain coordinate location based on the x, y, z plane. So we talked about the XY plane when we did Scratch. X movement talked about horizontal movement left to right along the screen, while Y talked about up-down movement. XYZ is talking about a 3D space. So your character is moving left or right, your character is moving up or down, or your character seems to be moving forward into the screen or backward from the screen. We're going to place the block at 0, 10, 0, and 0, 0, 0 is the center of your world. This means that if you start at the center and take one step to the right, your new coordinate becomes 1, 0, 0. If you start at the center and take one step up, your new coordinate position is 0, 1, 0. If you start at the center and you take one step forward, your new coordinate is 0, 0, 1. And negatives goes the other way, so negative 1, 0, 0, you would have taken a step to the left. 0, negative 1, 0, a step down, etc. So this block is placed 10 units above the center of the world. Your player has a position that you can see in the upper left corner of your screen. Once you run your code, you are going to want to try to navigate your player to where your block has been posted by flying around. To run your code, you want to hit Run Module. You don't have to go through LX Terminal. It should automatically make sure that Minecraft is on and not paused, but then it should automatically run in your Minecraft world. One of the parameters I haven't been talking about is the block type. So I want you to note that there, that I added a new line here. If I'm going too fast, don't worry, just pause. But I've added two new lines actually here of two different types of blocks, a melon block and a diamond block, in slightly different locations as well. And again, you just save and hit Run Module within idle to run your code. One challenge that you could run into is that 0, 0, 0, the center of your world, could actually be within a mountain. That happens sometimes in Minecraft. So if you're trying to fly to 0, 0, 0 but you can't get there, one thing that you should try is look at your position and maybe make the XY coordinate of where you place the stone close to where you are in the game. The other option you have is to teleport. So we're going to add a line of code that changes the position of your character to be where you would like it to be. In this case, we're going to change the position of the character to 0, 0, 0. However, if 0, 0, 0 is in a mountain, this doesn't solve your problem. You're going to want to change it so that you're building the stone at something maybe like 50, 100, 0, so that it's more up in the air and more to the right of where that mountain is. So what this line does, it gets the position of where the player is, and it resets that position to the XY coordinate that you give it. In this case, 0, 0, 0. And you can run that code when you're ready. Go ahead and alter the code, try adding different blocks in different locations, and see what you can create. Make sure you save and just hit Run Module when you want to run the code in your Minecraft world. If you're having trouble, send me a message and I can see how I can help. Enjoy!